Hello, everybody. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you on this Thursday afternoon. Summer sizzle is on its way, but we also have thunder, some very thick smoke heading our way, and some storms details in the area's most comprehensive look at the weather right now.
Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
All right, thanks to my fine sponsors at Robert Gibb & Sons, let's take a look at a model that carries us out into the next 48-hour period. And what we're watching for here is our risk of some of that dense smoke and where it'll be coming from and where it will have the greatest impact as we go through the next couple of days. Definitely some thick smoke in the forecast. Let me load up that near surface smoke. So what we're looking at is what makes its way down to near the surface, not necessarily what's drifting up above our heads. That too will have an impact. But here we go. Some forest fires in parts of Manitoba and up here in Ontario, working their way down around an area of high pressure, spinning into the arrowhead of Minnesota as we go into your evening tonight. Then scattered smoke will mix down along this boundary here in northern parts of North Dakota. Anywhere you see the orange and yellow colors, it's going to be impactful. So if you have respiratory illness or are compromised in any way, you're going to notice this. And now, as we head into the Friday time period, it looks like a nice break from the smoke across most of North Dakota. And then look out. Here we go with some gusty winds and those north winds ushering in, a very thick and likely unhealthy level of smoke near the surface through the central and eastern Dakotas. This starts on Saturday and will continue until our wind becomes a little more stout out of the south, and that is set to happen as well. Now, let's take a look at your forecast with regards to the skies as we're looking at the future radar here through your Thursday evening. Very quiet, high pressure, continuing to be in control with that north wind spinning the smoke into the arrowhead of Minnesota. That high exits to the south, and we're going to start seeing a north wind enter behind a weak cool front on Saturday, and that's what will usher in the chance of that thick, dense smoke into the area. So that's a look at what's going on there. Our temperatures today are lovely. Our radar is very quiet until we get into parts of central Minnesota. Let's get right to your forecast facts. Number one, tonight, temperatures dipping down into the mid-50s. Another mild night, more smoke up in parts of the arrowhead of Minnesota. As we go into your day tomorrow, we're talking about a fabulous Friday, but hot. Anywhere you see this tan color here, we're talking about mid and even some upper 80s to near 90 degrees, a little cooler down to the south. West northwest winds take hold, and it won't be until Friday night and Saturday when we start to see the reversal of those winds to the north way up here. And when that happens, we're going to see that smoke arriving in your 7-day planner. Hey, tune in here in just a little bit. Hutch's Weather Kid this week. I can't wait to introduce you to Samantha Matheson from Westside Elementary. Hey, Westside. It's good to see you. If you're interested in signing up, head over to Luther Family Ford. You can sign up there or head over to hutchesweather.com anytime, and you can sign up to be a weather kid. Now your 7-day planner brought to you by my friends at Eventide. Smoke in the air beginning out west on Friday from northern parts of North Dakota, and we are going to see that arrowhead of Minnesota smoke around. That lasts into Saturday as a little cool front makes its way through, dropping temperatures, but just a touch. Now, a chance of spotty thunderstorms with the heat of the summer making its way in on June 1st as we begin meteorological summer. I've highlighted 2 days. Models are still in a little bit of disagreement with the track and timing of this storm system that will be working its way through, but a Colorado low will bring moisture to the air, strong to severe storms late on Monday, and in the early half of the afternoon in our eastern counties, we could still see some impacts as we cool it back down to some comfortably cool temperatures. All right, thanks so very much. Here's a snapshot of where those showers and storms may be as we head into your Monday evening. Late, making their way in, there's the warm front, and along that warm front could be a boundary for all modes of severe weather. And a couple of the models show low pressure moving through South Dakota as we go into the midday hours, so early afternoon storms in our area, particularly our southwest Minnesota counties, all the way through central Minnesota as we go into the late night hours. Again, all modes of severe weather will be possible, but what many of us will see is some more hefty rainfall potential, over an inch and 2 inches in many spots. All right, check out my page anytime, anywhere, hutchesweather.com for the very latest in your weather updates. It's an updated forecast thanks to my web designer, Joe. Way to go. Subscribe on YouTube to watch Hutch on your YouTube on the big screen TV in full HD. And now let's take a look at that follow request on Facebook as well, so you can stay informed.